thing was really framey on mine.
It was really framey.
Yeah, on my end it was. So,
I think it's working now.
no, you're frozen.
What?
I don't know. You're running at like 1
You're
frame per second.
You're chunky for me.
Oh no!
I don't know if we're working or not.
We shall figure that out.
So
in a
this
second.
happens. Cito's not here for the start of one stream, and we can't even make it work. But I feel like it's working.
Yeah, no, it's fine on
It's
the.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine on the stream itself, so it's good.
You're viewing it. We have one viewer. Good job.
Yes. Hang on, let me just. Where is it? There we go. I'll put in a like as well.
Oh damn! We went up to 5.
Oh yes, because everyone got that notification.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome to another episode or another streaming of 3P Garage Live. Oh, Nick says hi. Hi, Nick.
Hello.
Well, I should probably put that up just to make him feel a bit more welcome. Yeah, we're no longer wrecking, which isn't helpful for me, especially with tonight's topic. We're given our years of... What have you broken?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
yeah, my ABS sensor.
Yeah, let's talk about that tonight as well. Why are our cars still breaking? We're using our years of info and experience and giving it away for free, just because I can. We do it 7:30 p.m. every Thursday on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Yes. I believe. Normally, that's where we are.
I don't have a Twitch account linked up to this, but my Facebook and YouTube go off, so definitely those two.
I got Twitch. I just rarely use it.
Yeah. Well, we always have Stickman on Twitch, almost always.
Yes, we get a few people on Twitch because you get the faster comments.
Yeah.
You can comment quicker. So, but yeah, today's topic, if you didn't see the thumbnail, is why is Jakebs' car still broken? Because if you've been following along lately, I made my car rear-wheel drive, and I've been having issues since I decided to go rear-wheel drive. Surprise, surprise. But yeah,
that's why you don't buy a Commodore.
But before we do that, I'm going to throw Rohan under the bus.
Oh no!
Because he was talking the other night in the group chat about something about his ABS light coming on and burning brakes and...
Yeah, I think I cooked my ABS sensor. So I was driving down...
Wait, have you got your mic that close to you?
There we go.
So we're so prepared tonight. That's great.
Yes. It's because it's always over there.
But yeah, so what happened to your car?
So I was driving... Well, sorry. I went to a friend's wedding on Sunday. And instead of going straight there, I decided, oh yeah, let's go... This is in the Gold Coast hinterland. Let's go up around... Heinz Dam. Straight across to Springbrook and then down.
Yeah.
And on the way down from Springbrook to the venue, there was a lot of downhill, twisty road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that caused a lot of braking.
You shouldn't have overheated it in that kind of area, though. Or were you spiritedly
driving?
Yes. Okay.
But I think that there's just a lot of not brake fluid in my brake fluid. Because my pedal got very spongy when it started to overheat, but my brakes were still not red.
Oh.
And as you know, the stuff that I'm running generally should get pretty warm.
Yeah, the brakes would be fine, but what brake fluid are you running?
.4. Supposed to be .4. I asked for .4. Whether it's .4 or not, I'm not sure, but there's only like a 30-degree difference between 3 and 4, so...
I'm pretty sure you can get strips to test your brake fluid.
You can also just get a machine that's like $30.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant, like the beeper thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, I could always just go to .5.1.
Isn't that silicon?
No, .5 is silicon. .5.1 is what 5 was supposed to be.
I've never heard of 5.1.
I only found out about it 2 nights ago, but I was looking into it.
What is it?
It's just like .4. It's whatever based
So
fluid.
it's a silicon base.
No, it's not silicon.
It
.5
is.
is silicon.
Oh, it's a non-silicon base.
Yeah, it's a non-silicon base, so you can add it on to .4 and increase the boiling point when bleeding a system.
There is no way you should have been seeing those temps doing a mountain run.
Yeah, I mean, my brake smell says otherwise because they started smelling real strong.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because what's .4 normally rated to?
340 degrees, I think? Or 240?
No, I don't think it's that high, because a high boiling point of .5.1 is 275.
Yeah, so it's 245, I think. Or 40.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So have you looked at it?
What?
And tested it?
The...
Brake fluid.
No.
And you're still driving the
I
car.
don't
Have you
have
fixed the brake light, the ABS light?
No. The car still brakes. Like, it... When the brakes cooled down...
Justin's asking what happened. Give him a quick rundown again.
Pretty much did mountain run and cooked brakes. ABS sensor got cooked and brakes pedal got spongy.
Have you laid underneath to see if the ABS, like, sensors melted or anything crazy like
I
that?
can't fit myself under the car to have a look.
Have you got a jack?
Yes. I just work during weekdays. I just want to get home and sit on my computer for the 4 hours.
Weekend? Maybe?
It happened Sunday afternoon.
Oh, yeah, true.
I've been working every day since.
But yeah, so pretty much he drove his naturally aspirated car a little bit too hard and cooked
With
the brakes.
It's got 06 WRX brakes.
Yeah, imagine if you didn't... No, 05. My 05.
Is it 05? I thought you said 06.
No, my 05.
Okay.
So it's the last generation of the Peanut.
Yeah.
That's when they came out with the red brakes and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I like Ben's answer. I don't know if it'll work in his car being all-wheel drive, but it'd probably work fine in my car.
I mean, it would work in my car until the center diff doesn't like me anymore.
I feel like I need to go visit Ben so he can help me with my issue, because I guess we can jump to that now.
Yes,
We've picked on you enough. So yeah, so if you've been following along lately, like the last few weeks and months, I've been talking about my car. It's now making, well, pretty much since I got it back from doing the rear-wheel drive conversion, there was a noise in my rear. No, it's not gas or anything like that. No funny jokes. That was bad.
Too much junk in your trunk.
Yeah. I initially thought it was scrubbing because it was only in first and second when I booted it. And when I say booted, I mean driving like I drive. So like flat foot instantly, and yeah, it made a really nice clunky noise. I've had people listen to it. We initially thought it was a diff issue, but no, diff bushes. We thought my diff was moving too much. So I put all solid bushes in, and the noise is still there. Then after that, well, in that process, I made a mistake and threaded...
A rookie mistake?
It was a rookie mistake. I threaded my... what do you call it? The backing plate on your diff. I may have threaded it by accident, so I had to remove my diff and put a new backing plate on it. And whilst it was out, I obviously checked it to make sure it was okay, and it was fine.
I've always been lucky with bolts where I never thread anything. I just snap the bolt. I've always just snapped the bolt, then I have a pain in the neck.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's not a small bolt, it's the big bolt. So you know how on the rear of our diffs you have the two big bolts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I was putting my diff in, I thought it was going, so I sent it home to realise it hadn't started, and I just munched out a heap of my thread. So, yeah, so I ended up pulling the diff out, checked all the faceplate, everything seemed fine. And when I did that, I also checked the CVs because... Well, is what lucky? Snapping bolt. I think snapping bolts isn't... Yeah. I'd prefer to strip a thread than snap a bolt.
I mean, all my bolts that I snapped, I managed to get out very easily, because one of them, half the bolt was still sticking out. It was for the rocker cover for the Honda.
Or you end up fixing that.
Oh yeah, the rocker cover.
Didn't you snap one recently?
Oh no, that was for the Subaru.
Oh.
That one was all I had to do for that one was pull the knuckle off the bottom of the coilover, and then send the rest of the bolt through the other side,
Oh, okay.
and it came out. That was easy, because I had a screw extractor set, except it didn't want to grab. Instead, it was just pushing it. I was like, okay, I'll just send it home with.
Yeah, just keep pushing it. If it wants to come out, it'll come out.
It just came out the other side.
But yeah, no, so yeah, I've checked the bushes. I put new stiff bushes in. Checked the diff. There was no marks on the diff. The diff seemed fine. Checked the CVs. There was no excess play. Put it all back together. The noise was still there.
Fun.
I agree with Cameron. Cameron said your exhaust is too quiet. Can't hear noises with the loud exhaust. Not gonna lie, 2 comments above you, Ben, I've been talking to for the last few days about getting a new exhaust for my car.
Well, I mean, you could do a Mordecai and gut your current mufflers.
No. I like my exhaust tips.
Well, you can do a Mordecai and actually just get wagon ones,
No.
and then no one cares about wagon ones.
I'm talking to Ben because he works at Rob Bliss over the north
Yeah,
side.
he does a lot of exhaust work.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some of his work. He goes all right. So yes, that is
a titanium one for you.
That is a possibility, Cameron. But yeah, and then I've been procrastinating for probably easy. Because when did I do the bushes? That was probably 2 or 3 months ago.
At least.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And yeah, I just kept procrastinating, and I finally bit the bullet and decided to pull the CV out,
which was fine,
to just check. Well, I was planning on just chucking another one in to rule that out, but it turns out the spare CV I had wasn't for my car, which was awesome to find out.
After you pulled the other one.
Yeah, after I'd pulled the whole car out, and again, everyone knows how lazy I am when it comes to my personal car. Like, I just don't work on it anymore. I don't like getting my hands dirty. It's just like, no. So like, one day I was just casually laying in bed and I'm like, I'm going to fix my car today. Went downstairs, pulled it all apart, and then looked at the CVs and I'm like,
damn.
But yeah. So I also, hang on, and Ben said he's going to hook me up. I'm actually really excited to see what it sounds like. I'm just going to have to talk to him and organise when I can get over there. It'll be fun. I haven't been over there since my mate put blast pipes on his GC8.
You heard him.
I was thinking about it, but I don't have too much money to spend. So I don't... Because part of me wants to be like straight up just put a res underneath or a muffler underneath the car and then have like quad tip blasties coming out.
Angled up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no. That's too much money. I can't do that. It'll look cool and probably sound cool, but no. But yeah, so I bit the bullet.
Well, it would sound cool until a cop pulls you up with bleeding ears.
Yes. Well, I'd have bleeding ears also.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hear the issue though.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy. But no, I ended up changing the wheel bearing as well because once I pulled the hub out, I noticed it was just a little notchy. Like it wasn't spinning smoothly, so I just decided to replace that as well. With the CV, I had no luck finding a second-hand one, so I went down and got mine reconditioned. So it has 2 brand new joints either end.
Fair enough.
Put it in. This is where it starts getting interesting. Because I feel like I may have made a mistake. I probably did. But it was a shaft. It came in my car, so it should go back in. I don't know. Did I tell you what happened?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So this is the first time you're hearing it.
Yeah.
So I put it into the diff as you normally do. Went to put the wheel bearing and hub back on, and the thread wasn't coming out past the hub, like at all. So
yeah, that sounded like mine when I put my when I took my front left hub off to get the the bearing replaced.
But normally you can grab the CV, like grab the boot and push it out. Like there's enough give to make the gap up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Me grabbing a hold of it, I could not move it.
Yeah.
So I may have got a hammer on a freshly reconditioned CV and gave it...
regular hammer.
Yeah, and just gave it some love taps.
What, to put it in or to pop it out?
To put it in.
Put it in, yeah.
Just so I could get enough thread on it so I can tighten it down and everything.
Yeah, because when mine did that, I got a rubber mallet and just smacked the living crap out of it. Because I knew I wouldn't damage the threads on the...
Yeah, I was being careful. I slowly tapped it.
I belted the living crap out of it. I lost parts of my rubber mallet that day.
But then I got it all back together and it was actually fine for about a week. I think I did it... I think I worked out I did it about a week ago. That's a good song. Who did I send to when I did it? Yeah, I'm going to say it was about a week ago. And it had been running fine. Like, there was no noises, nothing. It was back to normal. I could boot it in first and second, nothing. And last night...
it came back.
It's back.
Well, it sounds like you need new CVs again.
That's what I'm worried about.
So you're going to get a set of second-hand ones to see if that works?
No, see, part of me's wondering if what I had in my car was the wrong size to start with.
Maybe. It could also be that you just need R180s.
Well, that's the thing. The shafts that I had, like, as spare, are for an R180 diff.
Okay.
Ben said, I've run heap of mismatched axles, equal or not equal length. Same spline it's going in. They don't last long when you clutch kick 265s. Did the old... No, mine has the circlip in the diff. Not on the shaft. And when I checked, it was still there. And it's not even from like clutch kicking. It's literally I just take off at the line and I put my foot down and like I said, it was fine for a whole week, not even like half of the noise. And then last night I put my foot down and it was back.
I mean, it sounds like you need what I have.
A new car?
No, tyres. Different tyres.
Why different tyres?
Because if the exhaust doesn't cover up the noise, the road noise will.
Yes, that is true also.
Because my semi-slicks make a lot of road noise.
The only other thing I'm concerned about, which is kind of why I've been talking to Ben about a new exhaust, is when I was underneath the car, I did notice slight marks on my tail shaft where, like, if you've ever looked at a Liberty, like, they have absolutely monster resonators underneath the car.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculously large. And it looks like my tail shaft's hitting on it slightly. So it could be the noise.
You said metal on metal noise, right?
No, it's a weird clunky noise. It's so hard to explain. It's...
potentially could be then, yeah?
It sounds like it's a CV issue.
I think you might need some custom manufacturing on your exhaust if that's the case.
Well, that's what the plan is.
No, I mean with a hammer.
Justin's saying maybe you just need an R180. If anyone wants to donate me an R180, I'm all for it. Like, I'm not going to say no. I just tried to suss it out. Even one of my mates the other day, when I put the post up, he was like on the ball straight away, sending me every R180 you could find. Even if they were Skyline and Nissan ones and just every R180.
That works.
Yeah. But no, they don't.
Oh.
It has to be a Subaru R180.
But you could go R200. That'll work. Wait, no.
John's not here. Doesn't matter what ratio.
Yeah, that's
Why does it matter
true.
what ratio? Like, I do feel like I need an R180, but I don't know if that's going to fix the issue. So I was hoping that there'd be some of the smarter people, because I'm not very smart,
You're only wearing the glasses because you want to.
Ben said, 200 two-way. Would be dope, but again, I'm low on funds.
300 ZX one, you can buy them for like $300.
$300?
Yeah.
You know a 300 ZX one? I got the entire rear assembly, like the rear cradle, for $150
That's better.
with an R200.
That's better.
I'm aware, but I sold it.
That's not better.
Yes, I'm aware. That was actually a really fun drive. Drove all the way to north side to find that the cradle was still together.
You just
We
dumped
had
the
an
cradle in the car.
we had an Echo with me and 3 other mates at the time. Like, we weren't small. We were all
So did you strap one of them to the roof?
no. We eventually pulled it apart, put it in the boot, but we scrubbed the entire way back from north side. It was
So-
actually extremely fun.
You pulled a David.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, my issue is, and what I want to ask people about is, has anyone done... Can you change the... what would you call it? The bush on the tail shafts?
The uni joints.
Yeah, like the joint in the middle where... Well, it's
Yeah.
not really a uni joint, it's the mount for the tail shaft.
Oh, that one.
Like, does anyone know if you can change those to something more solid, or will I have to look at going for a full single piece tail shaft to possibly fix the issue? Or is there another thing that's popped up is possibly rear struts?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, so the center bearing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking could be the issue. Because one, it's a Liberty, because the Liberties are designed for comfort. So the fact I'm throwing all my power straight down the guts of this car, I don't know if this center bearing's enjoying life.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just got a message, which I'm going to throw out to everyone because it kind of works with the conversation we're having. One of my customers and good friends is chasing a standard exhaust system for a GC8. He has the dump pipe, but he needs
That's a tall ask.
like the cap back.
That's a tall ask because everyone throws them in the bin.
I'm aware, but I'm just asking because Ben might have his old one still kicking, or someone might still have one kicking. So yes,
You know,
if anyone
I
does,
never even bought my GC with stock exhaust.
but if
someone
anyone does,
walked off
let
the-
me know because I do have a friend. Does it have to be factory, James? I'm assuming you're watching, maybe. I will shoot him a message.
I don't think.
I think it might because he's trying to get it street registered.
I think Zeb mispronounced from home, not 3P.
Hang on, where are we at? Yeah, so Ben said I could get a single one. Do we know how much it costs to change the center bearing on a tail shaft or get a single piece tail shaft?
Can you get a single piece that's not a carbon fiber one?
Yes, it's just
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Zeb said, do you remember where the exhaust bounced off the window from that green fuzz out the back of old 3P?
You mean out the back of home?
Oh, I know what he's talking about. No, I was mad one day, and we had a car that was going to scrap, and I had an exhaust, and I tried to break a window.
On the Foz.
No, on just a car that we had out the back. It might have been a Foz, yeah. It didn't work. Like, it bounced off the window. Like, it took a lot of effort to break the window. It was great fun. Cam Freeman said, what speed am I having the problem? It's only in first and second. And it's under load in first and second. So, like, I take off the light normal, and as soon as I plant the foot, it makes the noise. Just like, it's crazy, it vibrates all the way through the floor. It's not something I've ever experienced, and I've been around Subarus and other cars for a very long time. And like I said, so I've changed CV, I've changed wheel bearing, I've changed, like I spaced out the exhaust to make sure it's not going to hit the tail shaft But yeah, it's still there. So pretty much the only other two options I have is a single piece or a new center bearing for my tail shaft, or possibly new coilovers. Because that's the other option people have thrown out, and I really don't want to have to change coilovers.
What coilovers are you running right now?
BCs.
Now that's the interesting thing is that with coilovers, I don't think they should make that kind of noise. Generally, they wouldn't. You notice a lot of bouncing and leaking. You know, things that...
I would if I could afford it, Zeb. He said just buy a G6E turbo. And Ben also said singles around $700, which isn't too bad. And I'd need a uni joint and center bearing to replace the bearing. But yeah, it's just a really odd issue. Like, I've had friends take it for a drive, and some friends, like, because obviously they're driving someone else's car, they baby it, and they come back to me and they're like, I can't hear the noise. Notchy uni joints in... I don't know what just happened. Do you mind running out seeing if they're all alive? I'll just drop you for a sec. So notchy uni joints in tail shaft with cause vibration in first. Okay, I might have to...
What's going on?
I might have to have a look at that because, yeah, like that was my next thing. Like, I'd prefer to do a tail shaft than do coilovers because it's a lot simpler than changing coilovers.
You just had an altercation with the door, it's fine.
Oh, did the door bite him?
Probably.
Oh, that's not good. Because, yeah, I'll admit I haven't put it on a hoist because when it's not loaded, the noise is not there. So the notchy uni joints in the tail shaft could be causing it. And the annoying thing about Subarus is you can't... They're not greasable.
Yeah.
I don't believe. No, I don't, Justin. He asked if I have stock suspension. No, it came with the BCs when I got the car.
Do you have the noise sometimes happen going over bumps and such?
No. No. It's literally when I load up the car in first and second. And it got to the stage...
Could it be the diff? Like the diff itself?
No, because I've checked the diff. The diff's fine. Like, there were no marks on the teeth. There was no signs of wear on the diff. At all. Like, I've had the diff out completely and inspected it. But yeah, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? The stock suspension? Or is there another one after that?
Well, no, I'm not on the stream.
Oh.
They can't right now.
There you go, try again.
Well, it's fine now. But honestly, probably the cheapest option would be to go with the uni joint and bearing.
Well, it'd be trying to find another tail shaft for my car.
Well, no, you just rip out the tail shaft and take it for getting the... Well, you could do it yourself as well. Refit the uni joint and bearing. It'd be the cheapest option.
Who does them, though?
Well, you could go to Brisbane CV joints and whatever.
Do they do tail shafts?
They probably would. They do CVs.
That's where I got my
They even do
CV.
whole transmission swaps.
Yeah. Zeb said it could be my gearbox. I don't know, because like the fact that it was gone, like for a whole week. Oh, sorry, it was gone. Not even a peep, and then it just came back.
You had the back of the car jacked up, right? When doing the work, obviously.
Yes.
Just the back?
Yes.
Yeah. It could be because of the angles that everything kind of shifted, and then after driving it for a week, it kind of went back to normal.
That's what I think. That's why I'm... That's probably the next logical step, Justin, is to remove the drive shaft and have it as a no-wheel drive.
Well, no, that's when you cut a hole in the floor and you yabba dabba do it.
That is also a possibility.
It's incredibly difficult with your ankle currently.
Yeah. Because, yeah, if you remember last week, I was moaning and groaning in a lot of pain. It hasn't changed. It got worse.
Yeah.
I now have a brace.
Should put it
It's
in a
both.
bucket of cold water.
So Zeb asks if it's a noise or a feeling. It's both. Like, you can feel it vibrating the entire car.
Hmm.
Like, well, not the entire car. Like, you feel it in the floor of the car. And, yeah, it's not pleasurable, and like I said, it's not something I've heard before.
Interesting.
Which is throwing me for 6. Like, I even took
You even took Robin.
I took Robin from Performance for a drive, and when he heard it, the only thing we can really do is put it on the hoist and poke around.
Yeah.
And Robin's just extremely busy, and I don't want to.
He's booked out until I think February next year.
I don't want to ring him up and be like, "Hey, can you fit me on your hoist so I can just poke around for like an hour and try to find the issue?"
Yeah. Because my brother took the Honda for a leak down.
Yeah.
The Honda for a leak down test, and that's all he could do. He didn't have time to do the work besides the leak down test. So
It's getting very close to becoming a hood ornament, a garden ornament, gal. Not gal, Zeb. Like, I'm getting pretty frustrated with it. Like, well, not frustrated, because like I keep saying, it's a dirt cheap car.
you could flog it off for more than you paid for it.
Yeah, like, I'm not fussed.
And being rear-wheel drive, someone would actually buy it for a lot more than...
Well, part of me's thinking about possibly stripping it.
Flog it and buy GC.
If I can't even find out the issue.
Flog it and buy GC. Wait, no, you can't because the GCs are expensive now.
I'm getting a response about the exhaust too, guys. So please bear with me.
Yeah.
You alright?
Us putting
But
it
yeah,
in the
so
bin.
Okay, so Ben, I believe, who was the one who asked if it was needed to be stock. It doesn't have to be stock. It's just the issue is he doesn't want a Canon and it can't be really loud. Because the issue currently is it's way too loud.
Well, you can get the big old mufflers that a lot of people chuck on there. It ends up having that very nice Subaru rumble still, but it's quite quiet.
Yeah, but James is just saying someone might have something kicking.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them around. I just don't remember who makes them. Obviously, Ben can.
Ben most definitely can.
He can definitely make something.
He can
or
definitely make exhaust.
Yeah.
Well, he can also get his hands on X-Force and Nvidia and all that.
Yeah.
So,
Which I'm pretty sure X-Force do have a setup.
but I
that's
think
quite
he's
quiet.
chasing something cheaper rather than crazy
Yeah,
expensive.
X-Force is quite expensive.
Like this car's been a long time in the making. So this is the one who had I believe it's a version 2 STI converted.
Oh, yeah. And this is what he said, cat section back, so
Yeah.
he could get something done for about $400-500.
Zeb said he has a Honda for sale for $1,500 and I get rims in a 6-speed. That I already have that.
But that's front wheel drive.
And could the
It's
problem
not
be where the
front
tail shaft marries to the gearbox? It could be. That's one place I haven't checked. But I don't understand why.
Like the bolts themselves.
No, I think he's talking about where it mounts to the gearbox, where it goes inside the gearbox.
Yeah. Oh, right, it's not bolted.
Yeah, it inserts into the gearbox.
inserts, yeah. There's only certain cars that are bolted.
The only thing I could think of is if there's something wrong with the rear-wheel drive spool that could cause that, but
That'd be an interesting one, actually, if it was a rear-wheel drive spool.
yeah.
Because considering how costly it's supposed to be.
But I don't know, because like I can't see why it would.
Yeah.
But so far we've got tail shaft needs to come out.
Yeah.
is what we've got so far.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not liking this idea. But if it has to happen, it has to happen. Is there a way to grease the stock tail shaft? I don't think you can.
Unless it has a grease nipple on it, no.
Oh, you can get syringes and sticks grease in that way.
But I mean, good luck
What, getting a syringe or making it work?
making it work to inject grease into it. Because I mean, I had to do it to my uncle's truck, and that was pretty fun. But I didn't have to use a syringe to do it.
Okay, so we got Carl, fill me in, missed the problem. Same problem that I've been facing since pretty much day dot of my rear wheel drive conversion.
His Subaru is broke.
Yes. It has a weird clunky notchy noise when I take off in first and second. I have replaced CV. I have replaced wheel bearing. I have replaced bushes. I have spaced out exhaust.
So at this point,
This point, it's pretty much tail shaft or suspension.
Well, at this point, the Subaru is about as broke as you are.
Oh, it's not broke. Like, I can still drive it. Like, it only happens when I put my foot down in first and second.
It's definitely broke.
So, like, I can drive normally, and it's fine. But as soon as I get excited and plant my foot, not so good. Oh, did I mention that? I can't remember if I mentioned that I could possibly also have an issue with the CV being too short.
You didn't mention that. But usually...
No, Dave just kept breaking his left hand. Like, he kept breaking the same CV as me. But the issue was he, like, boosted and drifted and everything.
Yeah.
Like, did all the stupid stuff where I'm not doing any of that.
You're not boosted yet.
No, I'm not boosted. I'm not skidding it. I just drive.
Sounds like you need a twin turbo.
And when I pulled the old CV out and felt it, it felt fine. Like, there was no noise, there was nothing. So I sent it in to get it reconditioned just to be sure. But another thing, because I mentioned that, when I got it back and put it into the diff, it felt like it was slightly too short.
Zeb has a fair point.
Yeah, I could. I have enough torque to do it.
Yeah, hill starts, yes, just clutch. So much clutch. That's cheap compared to the problem that you're having.
Yeah. No, I got a brand new clutch.
Well, no, third gear hill starts.
As far as I know, Carl's just asked, does it squat hard when you boot it? Yes. I believe so. Does it squat? You've seen me take off hard.
Kind of does. Pretty decent amount, I guess.
Ben asks, what's a backlash? I haven't noticed any. It all the marks like on the teeth of the diff look normal.
Yeah, I did
Like-
ask that before, yeah.
I couldn't see anything that made me think there was something wrong with the diff. Like, everything seemed fine.
Yeah.
Like, as you guys know, I've looked at a fair few Subaru diffs in my time.
Well,
But yeah, as far as I know, it does squat pretty hard. I've like stiffened my coilovers up as hard as I can because I thought initially it was a scrubbing issue, but then I found out it wasn't. And the way I found out it wasn't a scrubbing issue is I ran 3 different size wheels, and I still had the same issue each time.
yeah. Speaking about wheels, I need new wheels. Tires, sorry.
Why do you need new tyres?
I got my tires over 12 months ago, and they're only just now finally getting to the wear line. I'll probably last for another 5,000 Ks.
Carl said, check the bolts where the suspension connects to the strut tops in the back. No, I haven't yet. Mine clunks at low speed sometimes because the lock bolt doesn't lock and works loose over time, leaving small back. Yeah, I could give it a go.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand why it was good for a week.
It could be that because you jacked up the rear of the car,
Yes.
so it would have been sitting uneven until finally it worked itself back straight.
Yeah, but it normally doesn't take that long for suspension to settle.
That's true.
And yeah, Ben, I'm pretty much like that. He's like, if my made noises, I was just happy it's working. Well, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like, it still drives. I still get from A to B. It just means I can't boot it in first and second. Which kind of sucks when you have like a P-play to pull up next to you in an Echo and you can't smoke up the tyres.
With one tail light working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben used to carry 2 axles and a gearbox, and it would be average 2 drives. He was an animal. Like, you're unlucky you missed this car. Because I'm pretty sure it was me, Ben. He does, but he's in the process of rebuilding it. Are you staying rear-wheel drive, Ben, or are you going all-wheel drive again? I can't remember. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, he came down one day and took us for a spin and...
A literal spin?
Yes.
Okay.
He took a wrong turn and thought, why not? And...
In Mexico.
It was a fun night. Like, he's the reason why I really wanted to go rear-wheel drive, because it's just stupid. My mates just realised it's Thursday. Wait, it is Thursday, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't start this stream on the wrong day. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Thursday. I'm here. There's people outside with their cars having chats.
Yeah.
You know, it's just Wednesday. Just a
Just a
Wednesday
casual
now.
Wednesday. Justin said, what about pinion gear in the diff? I haven't pulled the diff apart. Like, I think I'll check the strut tops, like Carl said.
Just tighten them down. Not send them home, just tighten them down.
Yeah, and then the next thing would probably be jack the car up and check the uni joints. See if there's any movement in them.
And the bearing as well.
And the bearing, it's a soft thing. So it's not really a bearing, it's like a weird cradle.
Yeah.
Crud looking thing. I think they call it a carrier. Is it a carrier?
Yeah, carrier. I
Yeah.
think he said carrier bearing.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, there is bearings in it. Yeah, it's just odd. But yeah, Ben said, so yes, he's sticking rear-wheel drive. So you will most likely get to see this car again one day. It's actually looking sick.
I guess I need to get life insurance then.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, actually, not as badly as you were going to need to.
Okay.
Because he took it off the road to LS swap it. But he didn't end up LS swapping it.
That sounds like a lot.
He had
of
it in
modification.
there. He had it in there, but he just didn't finish it.
Where would the radiator go if you put an LS in it? Because there's no way that the radiator is going to fit in the front unless you put it on the other side of the radiator support.
He was going to put it somewhere. We have Reese Kyle saying, hey boys. We have, you can attempt to say that.
Vatican?
Okay, I'll accept that. What's your channel about? We talk about Subarus and random mishaps.
Yes.
And yeah, just help talk about our experiences with Subaru and help people learn about them. Tonight's episode is how my car's still broken and why I keep making mistakes.
Yeah.
And
Almost
Ben
as
said it all
broken as the
fits.
cars that are behind you.
No, it's not. It's nowhere near that broken. Yeah, he said it all fits. Like, it'd be tight, but yeah, the reason why I really wanted to do this stream is because I don't want a reincarnation of my STI, where I keep throwing money at the car and I never actually fix it.
I mean, I'd say check the diff, check the drive shaft, check the rear coilover tops. And
Yeah,
if it's
Ben,
none of
send
those-
some through and I'll pop them up.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, it's come a long way.
Okay. Yeah, check those 3 things. And if it's not those, check the spool. If it's not that, just send it.
Yeah.
Because it's fine.
The transfer driven gear. The wada, who's that? Isn't that what I got rid of?
Yeah, that.
Oh, there we go.
That's
See,
how you
this
take
is
the
why
uni
I
joint
asked
out.
Cameron.
Yeah.
So remove the tail shaft, get a socket around the same size as the uni joint cups, and give each cup a gentle tap with a hammer, using the socket as a punch.
Yeah, and it'll just come straight out.
It's usually a short fix, but good way of confirming if bad uni joints. Yeah, I might actually give that a shot because it's driving me insane. And I don't want to be throwing money at it. Like buying the CV was because I was near 100% positive it was dead. Like I was positive my CV was dead.
But it's not that hard to actually
But-
pop out your uni joint and replace it. You just need a replacement unit to put in there.
Yeah, so I might pull it out and have a gander, see what it's
Because,
like.
yeah, that's honestly how you do it. You just...
And the other thing is, when I do that, I'll probably change my gearbox oil just to see if there's any... Because Zeb is asking about the gearbox and that. If I change the oil in it,
And it comes out with shiny
if I
parts
see
on.
shiny parts, I'll be concerned.
Yeah.
If not, it'll be fine.
If... Wait, no, you're running a 6-speed. I was going to say put Smurf blood in it, but you can't.
Okay, so Carl, that's what I was doing, but it got to the stage where everyone was picking on me enough to fix the car, so I fixed the car. Well,
Attempted to fix the car.
I attempted to fix the car, and it didn't fix the car. So that was my plan. That was completely my plan, was to just keep sending it until something broke, and then be like, now I know what I need to fix. But everyone was like, are you going to fix it yet? Are you going to fix it? Because everyone wants to see videos of me doing skids in the car. But, yeah.
Yes.
Justin said, just send it until it completely falls apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turbo swap it if you want it to break quicker. I am more than happy. I've said this numerous times. If someone wants to sponsor my turbo conversion, I will turbo this car. But you need to sponsor it all.
Just go on Wish, buy yourself 2 turbos. Sweet. Mint. Works. I'm still waiting for someone to buy a Wish turbo and slap that in their car. To
Okay,
see what happens.
You're going to have to talk for a slight little bit of time, Rohan.
Oh, no. What about what? Give me a topic.
Hang on, what have we got here? If it's an 08 or later 6-speed, they use scrapers and no oil pump, so Smurf blood would probably be okay. It's a 05.
5, yeah.
Yeah. So it's out of the Liberty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show the video, Ben.
You've been able to before.
Yeah, but you don't get sound.
Yeah, but... is it... You can't link it either because it's a video sent to you, not a YouTube link.
Yeah.
You could upload it onto the 3P page.
I probably could.
It just means that everyone will have to watch after the stream because unless they open it in a new tab, which you could totally do, they have to close the stream to watch it.
I'm just going to quickly download these photos. So let me know if there's a comment that I need to click on.
Yeah, there's mostly just Zeb being Zeb.
So being helpful.
Yeah, just shove a banana peel in the gearbox, problem solved.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, nice and slippery. Carl said, I have half a eaten bag of Doritos to put towards sponsoring a car. No. The Doritos are only for rotaries. That's... Yes.
Rightio. So...
And, yeah, Zeb says just smash it and barrel
So,
shop it.
shove a banana peel in the gearbox, problem solved, half eaten, pick some video sent, and just smash it. No.
It's still a 6-cylinder. It's a stronger 6-cylinder
Carl
than
said,
yours
well, they
as
don't make boxer-shaped chips, so I don't know how to help you there. So this is Ben's wagon. I made a mistake. Let me remove this for a second. I'm like, hang on, why can't I click next?
I take it that the guards mean that you won't be able to use your back door, or you're going to put a handle in with that?
I'm pretty sure you add a handle.
Yeah.
You can add a handle
You
onto
can
them.
add a handle, but you have to do a weird mechanism thing for it because they're all cable operated.
That's still not what I want to show.
Yeah, but you can click left and right.
Yeah, but it shows our messages. I don't want to show our messages.
Yeah, that's true.
This is old setup, I believe. He was making like 250 kilowatts, I think,
Oh, yeah.
to the rears. I think. He will confirm, but I'm just trying to think. So, since we're talking about the LS, that's where the LS is.
Ooh, that's a lot of chopping. That's also a really big dent. Did you smack the thing with the LS?
I don't know about that dent. It looks like he kissed something pretty hard.
I mean, it sounds like you already know what it is, but that actually fits really well.
Yeah, so
Like,
there's
I
still
was
plenty of
thinking-
space.
I was actually thinking there wasn't going to be that much space.
Yeah, so he was making 250 kilowatts. And note that he was also planning on putting a hairdryer in.
Yeah. Which would be a very interesting fit considering.
Yes. And then you
Actually,
also
how
had...
would the exhaust work on that? Because you have next to no room to run the exhaust down the sides.
Yeah, and that's right. So what Carl just said as well. So Zeb has a dried mango to offer to the cause.
Yeah.
Get pics of Dave's swaz. Well, it turns out Dave found some of the cam gears. So do you remember, I think it was last week we talked about the Unicorn, how he broke his cams?
Yeah.
Or we've spoken about it before. He actually found them. I was going to bring them in for me. But he forgot. Ben confirmed 250 kilowatts.
Hey,
And-
there's a can in there as well.
A what?
In the picture.
Where's a can?
In the headlight.
That's not a can.
That is a can.
It's not a can.
Then what is it?
It's a bush.
Looks like a can.
It looks like a bush.
I was not going to lie, it looks like a Jack Daniels.
It looks like a bush.
Okay.
Do you want me to zoom in? I'll zoom in on it.
Zoom in.
But yeah, Carl said don't forget the Subaru stock engines start in the middle of the engine bay and go forward.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So this, he can put it as far back as possible. Ben said he was aiming for 800 horsepower, and you know how he
Yeah.
asks about the exhaust issues?
Yeah.
Did you read
But
what he said?
it's more so the fact that you've got next to no room between the motor and the chassis. So
Doesn't
that'd
matter.
be a
Did
very
you read what he
interesting
said?
bit.
Do you read what he said?
Yeah.
It's his specialty.
Yeah.
Don't question it.
It's
And
just
again-
been an interesting
again,
fit because of
Next,
the fact that you
now
won't
read
have-
the next comment.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Tough mount engine.
No, the one that's on the screen.
Oh, don't argue with him. He's wearing his glasses. You
I
said
have
you weren't.
spoken.
You said early in the stream that you weren't very smart,
Yeah,
and you're only wearing the glasses for show.
but yeah, and then what's the next thing say? The next comment?
Oh, I said
Let's
that
click-
already. It's an engine mount.
What is it?
It's an engine mount.
Oh no, it's an odd looking can, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a can.
It's a can,
It's a
definitely,
can,
definitely a can. And Zeb, I want to put it up, but I can't. And yes, glasses of OnePlus intelligence. Ha,
So it's 0 now.
maybe. No, I still think it's a bit far away from 0.
What, negative
And
5?
it was just chilling there. Next we have. So that's another photo of it. Wait, no, I already showed that.
You showed the other angle.
I can't remember. Is this you mocking it up now, or was that the old setup? I can't remember. I think this may have been the old setup. He will answer.
Eventually.
Yeah, and the Tough Mountain was just chilling there.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd be a
And
strange
yeah,
pop.
Mad Dog said it brings me from 0 to 1.
I was gonna say -1 to 0.
No.
But yeah, I was gonna say the engine mount. That'd be a weird spot to
Put an engine.
put an engine mount. Yeah.
And yeah, so Ben just confirmed it is the old setup. The new setup will be similar. So another 3076 going in it.
Seems
And-
like a very large turbo though.
3076 isn't that big. Not for a Subaru.
Where does it spool up then?
Late. That doesn't matter.
4K mark?
No, I'm pretty sure it's spooled up pretty quick.
Okay.
But he's going E85 and yeah. This, I believe, is the most recent picture of it.
Yeah. So that's actually been resprayed and fixed.
So it's looking a little bit cleaner, yeah?
Yeah. And that's a lot of exhaust under the car. Is that
Yes.
just sitting there or is that mounted?
That looks like it's bolted to it. Did you make those headers, Ben?
It looks like he has because that's equal length. A very strange way
Should be a
to
pic
equal
where with grey bay is current state. I think that's the grey bay. Yeah,
Think so.
that's it. That's the only photos I got.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like he's done it because they're very unusual equal lengths.
Yeah. And like I said, Ben is... So they're equals. Did you make them, Ben, or were they aftermarket equals? He'll reply. Be calm. I remember seeing all these videos when you did these things, Ben. These were the glorious old days. I mean, I'm not watching anything illegal or inappropriate. Dude, it hooked. Like, it smoked him up something chronic.
Fair enough.
And like when he came to ask, so they're
X-Force.
X-Force ones. No, that'd be cool. Yeah, so that's Ben's car. But back to my issue. Do I just go see Ben and just hope that it's the exhaust hitting and get a new exhaust? Or do I just get a new exhaust because I need a new exhaust?
Both.
Because the fact that I have friends with their Hondas that idle louder than my car.
My Honda doesn't idle that loud.
Justin said very nice. Yeah, it's a very clean setup. Like Ben is very particular in making things right and pretty. But yeah, it's going to be a sick build once it's done. And I think he said he was chasing like 800 horsepower,
Yeah.
which would be insane. Wait, is this? No, that's not from that night. Okay, let me remove this from the stream. Where is it? Where is the button? There you go, we all feel better now.
Hey, wrong pick. There we go.
But yeah, so I feel like... Wait, what are we cutting in half, Zeb?
You exhaust.
Oh, so with the LS, he was planning for 800 horse. This one, he's aiming for 400.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise he's gonna need to drown a lot of money in the EJ to make more than 600 horsepower.
Wait, is that video... That I'm pretty sure that's it, I don't know.
Like, as is with 400, what? He just needs an STI block and a turbo, head
Yeah.
studs, and it'd be sweet.
Justin said I'll be going 3071 Gen 2
Oh,
when
a
I get
wild
my
Cedo
6-speed.
has appeared.
Oh, he's here. But yeah, 3071R, the new Garretts are insane.
I take it it's a twin scroll?
No, I don't believe so. Why would it be a twin scroll?
I don't know. Because if he's going for... Well, wouldn't you be able to get a larger turbo twin scroll because it spools up quicker?
You can, but why would you bother?
He's got equal lengths.
No, you want lag, my dude. Lag.
Okay.
Lag is fun.
Yeah, same.
So Zeb, I believe he's saying I should just get an exhaust. But I still want to,
I'd say take a hammer to exhaust first.
yeah, so no, he's staying single. Like I said, with the blast pipes, I would. But the issue is I haven't got enough money to get quad blast pipes. Because it's not just dual. You got to remember I have twin exit. And I'm not going to just have one big old single blast pipe. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right and have quads.
So you know how you have rear diffusers.
What'd you say?
So, where's your sense of adventure?
At the bank. Because it won't let me go on adventures. So.
Yeah, one big one would be cheaper than 4 little ones.
Yeah, but 4 little ones look gangster. Like, could you imagine
No,
my
you
car...
just said you don't have banks, so one big one would be cheaper.
Like, could you imagine my car with 4 tipped up blast pipes coming out of it?
No. You couldn't stand it without one resonator. Like,
I could. It was my parents that couldn't.
yeah, so how are
Like,
they
they
gonna
got
go with 4
really
blast
frustrated.
pipes?
Well, the thing is, the resonator might... Like, if I keep a res in there, it might settle down that annoying note. Because it was just a specific note that drove me insane.
I like your optimism.
It's Ben. He knows what it's
You
like.
need to line the whole rear bar with the exhaust.
Zeb said Cedar just come back from a coffee bender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
can't you tell? That's why his eyes are so wide.
Yeah. See?
I still think you should.
I
take
can't
out the
believe
T
I just
and
said
get
that.
out T, thingo.
No, I'm good.
So, and Mad Dog said, go to Kmart, buy some office bins, a loop tape. No.
Why not?
Dude,
Well,
my things are already the size of friggin'
No,
office bins. Mine are the size of coffee cans.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you go to Kmart and waste money on bins? You just go to the nearby construction site and take some of their witches' hats.
Oh, just get some empties from, what's his name? Jake's
Zeb said there's a
paint can.
place behind Bunnings, Logan, that make them. If I wanted blast pipes, like I got my exhaust, dude.
Mm.
That's not the issue. The issue,
So
I
have you got
believe,
it
is
working?
further down. Yeah.
For blast pipes.
No.
Well, what are you waiting for?
He may send me a message and answer. Fine, get fancy stainless pots from Aldi. What?
They'd be the
Carl,
same
you've
price.
seen my exhaust. Like,
So does that mean it would be a rice cooker?
I don't feel
Ooh.
like I can get
Only if you put it on a Honda.
much bigger than I
Yeah,
have.
that's true.
Like, for me to get a bigger exhaust tip, like, it'd just be... Could you imagine what people would say if I got a bigger exhaust tip?
I don't think it'd be anything different from now.
You need one as big as your head,
Like,
minimum.
I don't know why I'm downloading this photo. I'd have it somewhere. But, like, guys, my exhaust tips are already huge.
So why are we talking about
The
this?
question is, can you fit your fist in your exhaust tips?
Because
Did we figure the problem with your car?
one of them was possibly... No, the main thing we're going to try is pulling my tail shaft out
Mm.
and tapping the joints, the uni joints, to see if that's an issue, that they're loose. Because Cam Freeman, I believe it was,
Mm.
said that they tend... Yeah, Cam Freeman said they tend to cause a vibration and noise in first. So that's how he recommended to test
Is
it.
yours only first though?
Well, first and second.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be lower kind of gears.
Yeah.
In high torque situations, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And then the reason we've got to the exhaust is because I was talking about that possibly being an issue scrubbing on the tail shaft.
Mm-hmm.
And Zeb's being Zeb and going all out. I'm not clicking on that one.
I wouldn't either.
What did Mad Dog say? Get a
only
carton of
Zeb
beers
would do
in
that.
cans, drink, cut the tops and bottoms off. Yeah, it'd make a system, I guess. But no, so that was one of the options. Matt Carl also said I should check the.
You say Mad Carl.
Yeah, he's Mad.
Cool.
Mad Carl.
Yeah.
That's his new name. I
I like
voted.
that
It's Mad
combination.
Carl.
Yeah.
Man.
Check the strut tops in the back for my coilovers. Just make sure everything's still tight up top. Yeah. So that was another thing. Mad Carl. Is possibly the center bearing of the tail shaft, because obviously these aren't designed to have all the power forced through that tail shaft. They're just not designed to do it. So, and like I mentioned earlier, it's a luxury car, so everything's already softer and more comfortable. So having this
Sounds
extra
like you need more
force.
urethane in the rear then.
Click it, don't be scared. Okay.
Yep.
I did it.
Yeah. saw.
But yeah, so it was those. We're pretty much moved away from the CV. We don't think it's a diff. We're pretty set on tail shaft, because if it's not, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to part this car out. And the other thing is, Carl also went, have you thought about just sending it until it breaks? And I explained that I was doing that, but then everyone kept heckling me, so I eventually tried to fix it. Tried, being the operative word.
Yes.
It didn't
Does
work.
this mean that we'll get to see you in a mirror again?
I was thinking about it. I don't know.
With 3 hectic subs?
I had 4.
5.
I had 4 hectic subs in my old mirror.
Sounds like you need 5. You need 1 in the passenger seat next to you. And
Yeah.
1 in the footwell, so 6.
Why do I need 1 in the football?
Well, you need more subs. You can never have enough subs in a mirror.
Where is it? Ben said take it to Archie. I want to, but I don't think it has enough power. Like, I really don't think it's got enough guts to do it, Ben. Like, it does light up first gear, but I don't think I'd even be able to grab second.
Just put 2 space savers on the
Wait,
radio.
no, to try.
I'm aware. Carl said it's not skipping splines on the inside of the CVs under the boots, is it? Changing the CVs would have solved that. I put in a brand new reconditioned one, so it shouldn't be doing that. But like I also said, I have a feeling it may have been beat too short, but I really don't want to buy another CV and find out that it's fine. And yeah, I could go on a rainy day, but
He needs someone to hold his hand.
I have never drifted in my life.
Yeah, he definitely needs someone to hold his hand.
I've never done a foot on in a rear wheel drive car, because front wheel drive car, it's not really a foot on. I just reached the handbrake on and just sent it.
You mean with the Macca's trays?
No,
No.
I just reefed it on and sent it, and just
Okay.
sat on the spot. Because why not?
Yeah, fair enough.
Ben said if an NA SR can do it, it will. I'm pretty sure it will. It's just more the concern of breaking things.
I mean, if you're gonna send it to Archie to part it out later,
Yeah, it's true. Because, like, it doesn't owe me much. Well, it does, because once you consider
Yeah.
factor in the clutch and
Yeah.
the rear-wheel drive spool, it did go up a little bit.
Although, see, the
But-
trans and all that stuff is
yeah,
still going to
but
be
yeah, the
worth
transmission
Yeah.
and all,
something.
pretty much the whole drivetrain will pay for the car.
Ben's dying because he wants to post vids in the comments. And I don't think he has it on YouTube, so we can't really share it. Because he sent me some of the cool ones.
Should upload it to your personal thing and then just share it around. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much everyone on the stream has.
So yeah, I need to take it to
You-
Archie because it will solve my problems. Because it'll break whatever needs to be broken.
And then you'll have a major problem that you need to fix, but at least you know what it was then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
that does make sense.
You just need a mate with the
So
tow
when's the
truck
next Archie
or a
session?
trailer.
I've got mates with tow trucks and trailers.
Yeah, there you go. Then you.
What are you
then
on
you're
about,
fine.
man? Did you not ever? Did you? You didn't know me properly when I had the STI, did you,
No.
mate? Whew. I had
It's spent more
I had
time-
my tow truck driver on speed dial.
Spent more
It was
time on
bad.
the tow truck than it did
There you
driving
go.
it.
So Zeb said, "Take me drifting. I can bring my friend's tow truck."
There you go.
No, because the issue is where I got to fix it. I've had this issue before. My STI broke one day. Was it my STI? My GC? I think it was my
On the side of the road.
My GC8 broke. What was it? I had just come down to see you to get a part, and I was driving home, and it died on the side of the road. I can't even remember what it was, and I had literally just gone to pick up the part. And I had to get skull dragged home, full tank of fuel, and I had to push it up my driveway.
No idea.
Not fun. Oh, this was like very, very early on. Was it the power steering? No. It was something that caused the car to stop completely. Oh, I know what it was. It was my clutch.
Oh, yeah.
My master cylinder died completely. It was after I'd done my gearbox conversion, and I literally drove the car down to 3P, got my new clutch master. I was driving home. I thought, I'm about to fix it. I'll get some fuel on the way home.
Yeah.
Got the fuel on the way home, and literally, if people know where I live, so you got Newnham Road and Broadwater Road, the intersection.
Yeah.
I live just down the road on Broadwater Road. I got to that intersection.
Can you say that on the internet?
He's already done it before.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Most people would be able to find me anyway.
And if someone takes his car, there's nothing of value lost.
I believe Cedo has GoPro, so if I do go, I will have cameras. If Nathan lets me. I'm pretty sure he will.
I don't know where they are now.
Carl said that's why I carry all the tools with me. The issue with the angle gear, are you talking about like steering angle? Normally people who rear wheel drive Subarus put the front wheel drive stuff into their car because it gives you more angle. Because I don't know why, but it just does.
Magic.
My issue is it's a 2005 model Liberty. As far as I'm aware, they did not come out front wheel drive.
No.
If anyone knows that, if any did anywhere, let me know.
I don't believe so.
Oh. See, Carl's thinking. Stick one under the car so I
Even
can
just
see if
Carl.
anything... not Carl, Justin. So I can see if anything shouldn't be happening.
The height of your car, will it fit anywhere under there?
Probably not.
Unless we zip tie it to a sway bar.
It could fit. Because my car's not crazy low, as long as I don't take silly angles. I'm confused. There is only 10 people watching. Yes. What's that mean?
One of them is me.
Should I be concerned?
So there's 9 people watching because I'm on the stream.
And Carl said my bad because he spelt it wrong. But yeah, so that'd be my issue with going to get more angle with the front of my car. I'd have to most likely get custom things made up, which wouldn't be fun.
No, it's down to 8 now.
Oh no, because 11, because he's on
Oh, yeah,
Twitch.
that's true, yeah.
So I'm guessing that's only the Facebook that's showing the views.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think. Oh no. It gives us a breakdown. 1 on Twitch, 8 on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, so pretty much I have got what I needed to out of this video, which
Yeah.
makes me quite happy.
Which is go to Archie, send it.
Yeah, go to Archie and send it and just
So
break
when's
it
the next one?
tonight.
After tonight, because obviously we won't make that.
Oh no, see, part of me wants to go to QR instead. Because if I'm going to send it, I should send it.
Yeah, but see, Archie's going to give it more of a thrashing because it's tighter with more corners.
And it's closer, so you don't have to drive as far. Sorry, get it towed as
He's
far
got a
back.
very good point. That's a very good point.
Wait,
Like-
what?
It's closer. You don't have to tow it as far when it breaks.
Like, it's not about cost, it's just time. It's like an hour drive to get to QR, at least.
On a good run.
On a good run, yeah.
He's got a point. When are we booking it?
Well, hang on. What have we got? When you said you were live, were you live?
Yes.
Yes.
We're still live now, aren't we?
Carl said, can I come do that at some point? My car makes so many noises. Mate, come down. Like, what we got out the front? We got. Is he still here with the Fleetwood?
Yep.
Yeah. Fleetwood that pretty much smashes the sump on the ground because why not? Ben said bulk caster and a bit of camber. See, I could add more camber in the front.
Just do what I did.
Then again, maybe when I get my exhaust, I can get my exhaust fitter to poke around a bit at the front.
Just do what I
Add
did.
a little bit more.
Easy enough. Put longer control.
What
arms
is IWMAC?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. He also said take it to the rally day, that'll break it. See, I don't think it'll break as easily on the rally day though.
No.
on? Also, the
Because
fact
I'm
that
going to
you
be
have
sliding everywhere.
Yeah.
a car with coilovers off road.
Oh,
With coilovers
you've
that
switched
aren't
West
designed.
Morton Auto Club, the rally track.
Yeah, I don't know if you want something as harsh as rally, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to lose my pretty diffuser.
and your coilovers. I mean, that's like at least $1,000.
I'll admit, Ben, that's maybe what is scaring me a little bit because, like I said, I've never drifted and I've never ripped a proper
Well, you
skid.
just don't drift it over turn one then.
You have to. What are you meant to do?
You power slide it through. So you go halfway through the corner and then boot it at the end. And if you spin out, you spin out.
Zeb saying take me. I feel like Zeb really wants to come to skids. That's another option is just take it to the Mad As burnouts, which they do out at QR on the skid pad. I'd proper break it.
But you don't want to proper break it. You just want to break it enough to figure out what the problem is.
Maybe break it.
That is true,
Don't scratch an itch with a chainsaw, right?
but it gets rid of the itch pretty quick.
Yeah, it causes a whole world of other problems.
Turns out Carl, when he first got his, he found a lot of issues on the rally day. I just really don't think my car's designed for rally. Like, I'd have to raise the suspension something chronic and soften it. And
You'd have to take your diffusers off.
like, I don't think I'd hit the diffuser. The
I'd still
cannons,
say
the
take it off.
exhaust
Yeah,
would
I'd
probably
take
be
it
an
off.
issue. Yeah.
Like, if you break that, how are you going to replace that?
Yeah, because I do like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually sick compared to the other ones you see.
Yeah.
I did really good. Bash plate equals clearance. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Oh, wait, I do have a bash plate.
The diffuser.
Oh, no. I got what is it? It's a stone tray.
Yeah,
Is that what they're
that's a
called?
little different.
It'll protect it, won't it?
With the
You mean-
first
you
actual
mean a
rock, it'll
stone-
be gone.
You mean a stone
Carl said done
holder.
deal. See you at the next one. How much is it?
I thought it was like $40.
No, that's too expensive. I can't afford that.
You were just talking about like quad blast pipes.
Yeah, quad. Could you imagine that with quad blasties though?
I could, and it's a no from me.
Zeb
don't
says
need-
you don't have a choice of how hard it will break. That is true. It's going to just break whichever way it wants to break.
Yep.
Yay. Awesomeness. But yeah, so I think we might call it an end unless you guys have any more questions about how stupid I am and other possible issues with the car. Because
Well,
there's
on
another
a scale
issue.
of 1 to 10, no.
There is another issue, but I'm just ignoring it
What?
completely.
Well,
No, it's fine. It goes and comes back, and it goes and comes back. It's a Gen 4 Liberty thing.
sounds like a driver issue.
No, it's
Yeah.
a Gen.
Oh,
It's,
that's-
it's
definitely a driver
Computers,
issue.
sorry. Yeah, okay.
airbag light. Like I said, it's a Gen 4 thing.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, and from what I've noticed, it's the plug underneath the seat.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
That's normally what helps it. Like, it literally randomly will turn on, and then I'll get in the car later and it'll be off.
Did you try removing the bulb?
No.
Because that generally fixes it.
Carl said it'll break everything, but what's making the noise? This is Murphy's Law. See, that's what's annoying me because I feel like that's the issue.
But there's also the thing of
It's
if
alright,
you
it's
fix
just the
something,
engine.
Because, yeah, it's that other issue. When
Yeah.
you fix something,
something
else goes wrong.
No, I resent that. I haven't fixed a thing on the Outback for years and it just keeps breaking.
That's true.
Use the keep left sign Cedo found. I'm pretty sure
That's
we
gone.
got.
It
I'm
got
pretty sure.
collected,
Yeah, we
I
got
think.
rid of that.
It either got collected or someone else stole it.
Yeah. I got an Amsterdam Street sign. I mean, bash plate, yes. Turn up the stereo noise gun, yeah. But then I hear the stereo issues. Again, it's Gen 4 Liberty. We have issues everywhere.
She just got a record yard.
When are we
and just
drifting
nicked
it?
speakers out of cars.
We used to
Gee-
give some of
Geez,
those away
Justin's
for free,
got
I'm pretty sure,
Justin's
like
got the
$20
idea though,
a pop.
guys.
Yeah, fair enough.
Justin definitely has the idea. Crash into a wall, test the airbag, and break the diff. You can't forget and break the diff part.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's important.
that's still a no from me. But you go for
No.
gold.
No, I'm gonna. It'll probably be this weekend. I'll pull the seat out and spray some contact
Oh.
cleaner and all that.
You were going to say how did Archie?
No.
Do they have a weekend thing?
Yes.
It disturbs me that you guys know who's hiding behind me, but I don't.
That's because you decided to move your computer setup.
I didn't decide. I was told.
I decided.
Okay, yeah.
It's better.
It's because
though,
it was
right?
decided for Jacob that...
Well, actually,
Oh,
it was
hang on,
for
here
the
we go.
space.
So
yeah, fair enough.
It does give us a heck of a lot.
it
more
turns
space
out
over there.
Carl
I'm gonna say
literally
ton of
has a
lot.
keep left
Heck of a lot.
as a bash
Ton
plate
of a lot? I don't know.
at the
Huh?
moment. Carl literally has a keep left sign as a bash plate.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Cam said, again, Google chassis ear, handy for isolating noises. I might have to have a look at that because, yeah, it's, like I said, it's driving me insane. I've had a lot of people listen to it, and
And
none
no
of
one
us,
knows.
no one can pinpoint it. And if you've worked on cars, you know normally you can go, okay, that sound's coming from here. But it's like, ugh. Zeb thinks we should hold a 3P nighted out, Archie. I don't know, we got a few boys that have cars that could actually do pretty well out there.
So we live stream from there.
That'd be cool.
Live stream people going out in Archie.
I don't know what's his name very well though. Well, I don't really know. The guy who owns it.
Well, I mean, there's probably someone
If
here
we go
that
out-
does.
If we
I
go
didn't
out,
even know it was a single guy that owned it. I assumed it was a company. So
No,
you're
it's-
one up on me.
nah, it's if it's raining, Mad Dog said he'd do it. Justin asks if there's a rust hole in the boat.
I think I know what he's referring
Nearly.
to. Yeah.
Nearly.
Ooh.
I don't know how you've had two cars with rust holes or attempted rust holes.
He
in the boot.
clearly doesn't
It's a
clean out the boot.
Subaru.
Mine doesn't though. The only thing in the boot in
You'd
the
be
tire
one of the
is
lucky
oil.
few. That,
Okay.
Wait, it's got
So
oil.
it's got the end
That's
oil.
why. Yeah, Luke.
Yeah,
Fink.
I
Think.
put a bottle of oil in the boot.
Because we
that
could
was
also
nearly-
hit up old mate who
Send
I
him
sold my
message.
rims to.
Send him a message.
No.
Oh.
Because I'm scared. I'm shy. It turns out James takes photos for him.
James who?
Gardner.
So send James a message.
I'm just trying to think who knows those guys well.
You.
I know James well,
Yeah.
but he's just a camera guy.
All I'm hearing here is excuses. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm scared, alright?
Of what?
Breaking my
his
car.
We'll do it live on the stream.
It would be actually a cool live stream.
Yeah.
It'd be a hilarious live stream.
I'm gonna make sure I've got enough data for this.
Josiah, stop it.
I definitely do.
Josiah said just send it. Oh, is that the one who's hiding behind me? That makes sense now. But yeah, pretty much I guess we can nearly call that a stream. And
Wait. How did you figure that just from that comment?
because I feel like it came up quicker than it should have.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, because
I feel like I feel like it came
See,
up
I get
it.
before the
I
thing
definitely
came.
have enough data for it.
Oh, good. We'll stream off yours.
Ben said they have learn days there as well. I know they do, but again, it comes down to my anxiety. I'm
Wait, no,
really
I can't do it
embarrassed
at night.
about people judging me.
You'll have a helmet on. No one will know, except that it'll be live streamed to the internet.
No one will
No-
know
no one
because
will know.
it's live streamed everywhere.
Yeah.
And you know, everyone has a rear-wheel drive converted H6 Liberty. There's so
Yeah,
many of them around.
Everyone is as large as Jacob is as well.
Yeah.
Carl said, I've thought about live streaming the rally days, but there's not enough time on the track for that, I don't think.
Coverage out there is pretty terrible.
Yeah, that'd be the
Like
issue.
it'd be easier for you to record it and then upload it later.
I
Like,
feel
just
like
stick a GoPro inside the car.
Zeb said he be on stream, he will keep his pants on.
Like that's the thing, Carl. If you
Yes.
did that, I would genuinely watch.
You gotta watch the language though,
Yeah.
just in case kids find it. it's
And
not
yeah, Ben,
age
I know they give you space and all that. It's just I'm just one. Like, I'm a nervous person to begin with. Like, I know everyone finds it hard to believe, but I'm very shy. I don't like people watching me and judging me, even though I'm currently live streaming and people are looking at me and judging me.
Definitely
Yeah.
judging.
Difference is there's safety here.
Why?
I have a wall,
So?
my safety wall.
So?
Same
Comments
with the
still
car.
make it through that, you know?
Same thing with the car. You have your safety. You have your car.
But no, having 0 followers doesn't matter, man, because you put it on Facebook these days, it is insane. Like, our friend was playing Need for Speed, what was it, Peppa Pig Edition,
Pega
The
edition.
what?
or Pega Edition.
Pega.
I don't even know, but he got views because it was just cool.
Yeah, I remember watching a YouTuber that was actually testing it out when it was releasing, and it was hilarious.
But, Mad Dog also said he does have footage from the days Laugh's mom as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with it is that all it takes is one share for it to just expand
There you go.
into something cool.
So Carl just put it up on send a tag. The link. If anyone's interested to watch his last video.
Oh, cool.
So that's him out of the rally thing.
Well, and he gave a language warning as well.
Yeah.
That just means we can't play it on here with sound.
Ben said, "Be proud of yourself. You got this." Like I've gotten better. I think.
This is when you have Ben rock up and judge you.
No, Ben wouldn't judge me. Like there's a Ben, no way. But
He would.
if
judge
you
your
met
exhaust.
Ben, you'd love Ben.
He'd judge your exhaust. He'd find something to judge.
No, it's written on the screen too, Cito. Yeah. Oh, so he wrote language on the screen as well. No, it's all right. I'll just let people, if they want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't actually going to play it.
Zeb said, "I've been great at not swearing because of my studying."
What studying? What are
You're
you studying?
Oh no, Zeb, I have a huge request. Okay, when someone asks you where the name of your business came from, can you please record it?
Yeah.
Who? Me?
Zeb.
What?
Zeb, yeah. The
Zeb
name
has
of
a
his
business name.
His business name.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see the customer's reaction
I don't.
when they find out why.
I think you'll be sued.
Nah.
They're asking
Yeah.
a serious question. I feel like he'd get sued if he just straight up showed them.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I was
If
expecting.
he explained
'cause
that,
that's what he
hey,
does to
I have a
everybody else.
WW,
Yeah,
I think he should be alright.
yeah. We're on the www. Does that count?
Could do.
Okay.
It turns out Mad Dog, Carl's sister, got a bit scared. It was funny what she said. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and watch. Zeb said you guys should do a drift car though and stream the build. Well, that's initially, well, not stream, but I was going to do that with the Forester.
Yeah.
I just,
Is that still available?
The Shellers.
yes, the Forester is still available.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been asked about it again tonight.
Okay.
You know what you could also do?
What?
You get the Forester shell, put all your Liberty parts in it.
That's
the
been
Liberty.
mentioned, but the issue is different subframes, different running
Enough
gear.
data to do the stream.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Ben,
because I can't do night streams.
what I'll
My
do,
recordings are terrible at night.
if you
Oh,
are
would they
curious enough, I'll get Zeb
You
to
can be
message
quiet.
you. Because
Oh.
it is really not something I
recordings
can
are
say on
terrible at
stream.
night.
Oh, we'll bring an iPad. Actually, no, they're not terribly good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah?
Huh?
Ben said he's curious, so I said, if he's curious enough, I'll let Zeb message you. Because it's not really something I want to have posted on the stream.
The business name. Yeah.
No, the business name's WoW Design.
Yeah.
Like,
The
straight
origin-
up, I can
Origin,
say WoW
we
Design.
ain't putting that on the
Yeah,
stream.
but why is it WoW Design? Nah.
Yeah, that's for Zeb to PM people about.
Oh, so he's doing a Cert 3 in community services.
Zeb doing a Cert 3 in community
Is
services.
that like compulsory community service or what? Like from his next comment?
I'm not sure, but the next comment's great. He's told one person, and that was the guy who done my engravings, and he showed him at the shop. And yeah,
Wow.
I feel like Carl, it could be court mandated. Zeb, you can send a photo to Carl and Ben if they give you permission and consent.
Yes, definitely.
They need
And if
to
it
give.
comes with a warning.
Yeah, there needs to be some.
They've got to
kind...
know what they're consenting to.
Yeah, they need some form of consent, and
a very long warning.
yeah, they need a warning because yeah, you guys are lucky that you haven't been down in the shop when Zeb's been around.
Yep.
It's interesting, to say the least. I think. Okay, yep. Ben's giving him the all clear. Okay,
It's Carlos as well.
there you go, and Carl said it as well. So there you go, Zeb.
PM away.
PM
Not
those
to
two
us.
guys. Not to
Not to
us.
No,
We're not associated with this in any way,
No.
except for maybe helping promote my mate's business.
Scrub
Well
the
designed.
recording now. Quick,
Yeah.
quick.
Kill it.
Kill it. Actually, aren't we ending anyway?
Yeah. I was about to end anyway. So
Cool.
okay. See, I like that. I'm glad I didn't end it straight away. He's going to try and help people that have drug issues find housing.
Yeah, fair
Oh,
enough.
cool.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the kind of stuff I'd probably be good at. I'm good at helping people, I think. Except for helping myself, I'm terrible at that.
Why?
Dude, I don't want to take my own advice.
Yeah, why?
Because I'm not that smart.
What? How are you going to give it if you can't take... Wait, no.
Oh, Zeb's right. Okay, I can't really disagree with that. I am the one who forces him to show people. Well, it's not really
you
forced.
instigated this.
I don't force him to show people.
Uh-huh.
I ask people if they want to see his tattoo.
Yeah,
They
so
say
you're
yes.
You're definitely the instigator.
Yeah. Zeb could say no.
On that bombshell, I think we should wrap up.
Yeah. But yeah, so on that, I want to say thank you to the guys who helped. So mainly Cam, Carl, Ben, and Justin and Rohan. Because yeah, it gives me something else to poke at because it's been doing my head in.
Don't put that up.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, what? Okay. That doesn't help afterwards.
No,
You see
just,
the second one?
ignore that.
Yeah,
Just finish off.
Yeah, so thanks guys
Read
for your
finish
help.
off.
And Ben, I'm still going to be messaging you a bit about my exhaust and what I can and can't get done over there. And yes, thank you again for everyone. Make sure you join us next week, 7:30 p.m, where I have no idea what we're talking about, but I will
We'll
decide.
figure it out.
Okay, let's pick now. What are we talking about next week?
Yeah, what are we talking about next week?
Subarus.
Oh, that's a change.
Huh?
Said Subarus.
I said that's
Yeah.
a change.
What do we want to talk about Subarus?
How reliable they are. He's laughing as well.
Carl said I worded it nicely and everything, which is true.
Yeah.
Rick James said, "Oh God, what have you guys done now?"
We didn't do
Nothing.
any... Well, actually, no. Jacob, that's on you.
Ben said, "Can do anything." I can bring my car down and you can critique the paint, the course.
I mean, it'd be cool to have Carl on.
It turns out Rick hasn't. Yeah, we could actually have Carl on. That'd be pretty cool. If he wants to stream or come down.
And keep it PG.
Yeah?
Carl's pretty good at keeping a PG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just not good at. I'm not good at keeping.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
honestly surprised that you and Jason in the same room, it stayed PG.
Well, like I said, we had Cedo in between us.
Yeah, that's true.
So minus Cedo, and that's when it gets very bad.
Wait, what happened before I got here?
Nothing major.
Oh, we were just talking about shafts and holes.
Right.
And how how it was too small to reach. I mean,
It's funny how you pick up on that
Wow.
now.
it turns out Rick has new lifted
He's in
Subaru.
that frame. of
Actually,
mind
that's
now.
someone we could probably have one night if he wants to.
Yeah.
Is James. Just hurting myself. Just reading these comments and trying to keep a straight face.
Ooh.
if Carl said if he's got the night off, sure, I'm on call a lot these days.
All right.
Well-
Can you hook up a date with him for that then?
Yeah.
Figure out when he's available and then we'll.
Well, there you go.
Around
So
that.
either Carl or Rick.
Sick.
Who?
Yeah.
Either of you two. Would either of you two be available to come down next week?
Sounds like we're gonna need a good old fashioned fisticuffs.
Why?
Well, they're gonna fight to get on stream.
No, we can do 1 week after the other.
Yeah.
Then,
Why? You wanted to see fisticuffs?
yes.
Because we know
You
James's,
sadistic man.
Rick's cars have got a lot of attention on stream before.
Yes. they
So
have.
it would be very cool to have him down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if either of you guys can come down 7:30 next week, well, be here around 7 so we can set up, but...
Also,
And
Zed,
obviously let us know, like, either now or as soon as possible.
Yeah. PM one of us straight after this,
also,
so that we can confirm and book in.
also, Zeb, that's a lie and you know it.
Yes. Just get rid of romantically have them both.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No idea.
No idea.
That wasn't very good English.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't understand what he's trying to say.
Yeah, no, Rick, I was saying if you wanted to come down next Thursday, we could do the stream on you and your cars and talk about your
Doesn't have
lifted
to be
things.
next Thursday. It's whatever Thursday you're free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
not
we're
next-
currently hunting for what are we going to talk about next
Next
Thursday.
week.
So if anyone's available next Thursday,
Just PM.
that solves that
One of
problem.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PM either of us, and we shall go from there. I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 7:30 next Thursday. Something will be spoken about on Monday, talking about JDM turbos. Be there or be square. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So James said, "Oh, really? I'd love to. Hopefully, but yeah.
Sweet.
Just like I said, let us know if you can.
Yeah.
Sooner rather than later, so we can book you in, and yeah, because your car when we posted photos up of it, got a lot of attention, and you've done crazy stuff with your cars. So, okay, there we go. So this week next week we'll do Carl, because it says he's got Thursday night off, so should be good. So we'll punch Carl in for this Thursday,
Then Rick the one
and then
after,
go Rick the one after.
if that's good with
If
both
that's
of you
good
guys.
with you two. Because, it'd be cool because... Yes.
It's better than just sitting us and our faces talking about whatever we have or haven't done.
Yeah, you'll see someone in this seat and me behind Jacob over there.
You guys don't look too sure about
We
that.
should probably work out a way to get some videos working. Okay, yeah, so Rick said, sounds like a plan, he's cool with that. Awesome, so we've got next 2 weeks sorted.
Yes.
Awesome, I'm really excited. Because
you
I
have to
always
do
enjoy
anything.
talking to Rick,
Oh, yeah.
and Carl seems like he does some crazy things.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited to talk to him as well.
I like the way Carl's mind works, though.
Yeah, he thinks about things.
But not only that, but how to actually
Yeah.
get it done. And it's
So,
always interesting.
The
It's
one
great.
thing that would be cool for Carl especially is if we can work out a way to share the videos with sound.
Yeah.
Because I could nearly guarantee he's going to have videos.
I mean, you can't you, already? Without having to...
Well, one of the ways we could probably do it is put them on our website as private and share the link. So when we're talking about it, we can get people to click on the link. Oh no, because it's going to take them away from the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
Well,
can just show
haven't
them on the
you-
stream. As
haven't
long as
you
we have
played
either the
videos?
links or the actual file, we can do it.
Yeah,
we
but
need
will
to.
the sound come out?
I showed you how to do that one stream. We'll go through it again. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, because I remember you guys did it last time. You guys had a video.
But yeah, so
What he said.
I don't know, my memory's shot.
I'll show you. It's fine.
But yeah, we will talk to you guys next time. See yous.
Bye!
That was a sudden end, but bye.
Wait, what's it say? Have a look at voice meter. You can set up audio channel. Yeah, well, turns out so you don't know. See yous.
See you